Alright, and Little Big Planet is now officially dead, and yeah, that sucks. Anyways, I want to tell you what I did throughout the years. This is a video I was actually wanting to do even before the server shut down, just because it would have just been fun to look throughout the years. But now that the servers are down, I feel like it kind of like pinpoints like, like the last year, of it. So I might as well go through it now. But yeah, I pretty much labeled all the years, and let's go to it, which is over here. Yeah, I have this like color coded depending on like the game I was playing around that time mostly. And I put blue here because of the core caps, whatever. Alright, so 2008. A lot of good games came out around that time. I didn't know what Little Big Planet was, like, in 2008. Then again, it was only out for, what was it, 2 months, I believe? I think it came out in November, if I'm correct. So, that was only like 2 months to, like, know what the game was. I didn't really see any commercials or anyone talk about it. Also, this is like around the time when like not everybody had like a phone, so you couldn't just like look up like, oh, what's new. But yeah, so 2008, then we get to 2009, and I think this is the first year I played Little Big Planet because I first played it at my older brother's apartment. Me and my little brother were playing together on that. It was like we loved LBP, but I believe that like this was the year because he had the Game of the Year edition, which came out in 2009. Anyways, I started playing the game. When I first saw it, I was like, whoa, I love the aesthetic of it. It looked cool. Also, the character design was, really cool too. I like the way they looked. They're pretty iconic. And playing the game in general was fun. It was like a platform game. And I was just playing through the story. Me and my little brother were trying to beat it, which I remember my older brother and like his friend was like stuck on a level, and me and my little brother played through the entire story, and we got to the part. It was like crazy at the time. It was like the will of death in the military, the wilderness area, which I know like we could all do that like easy right now, but back then, like when you're just like a noob, like that crap was crazy. I didn't actually interact with the community on the LBP one as much. I did go back and play it, which was cool, but in 2009 and 10 and stuff, I was kind of just playing like just a story and like messing around in Moon and stuff. And I don't really know if I was really playing a whole lot in 2011. But man, just going on Moon, putting down a skateboard, putting a rocket on it, we've all done that. Like, it was just fun creating. I was creating like some kind of like mansion or something on there. It was very primitive, LVP1. 2012, which LVP2 came out in 2011. Yeah, I mean, y'all should know that. And it came out early in 2011. So like this is like I didn't play around this time because I didn't know about LBP 1 till like 2009, and I didn't really know about LBP 2 until like 2012 because like one of my friends at like the lunch table in like school was like, "Yo, Little Big Planet 2," and I was like, "Little Big Planet 2." I was like, "How do you improve upon the original? Like the original was so good." I was like, you can't beat that. And when I played it, I was like, wow, this is way better than the first one. So in 2012, I got my PS3 in like Christmas 2011, so I didn't really play LEP until like 2012. I got like LEP 2 like a little bit later than I got my PS3. So spring of 2012 was when I started Little Planet 2. And that's when I actually got involved in the community. I didn't know how to add people. My first friend was on LVP2, and he like had to do step by step on like how you add. I didn't have a mic back then. I later on got a Bluetooth like headset, but I would like interact with people. I was thinking like, man, I wish I had a mic. Like that sounds so cool. You can just like talk. And I was like, I just didn't have one. But like, let me move this. But I don't know, something about Little Big Planet interacting. You kind of like move your arms and your mouth. So I'm on Moon right now, so like. In create mode, so I can't do that, but you can like move your mouth and just do emotes and stuff, and it was kind of like it was kind of that feeling that you get from like VR chat in a way, because you can just easily meet people and you could easily just chill with new people and just like hang out with people and you just create your avatar, which that was my favorite part. Not gonna lie, a lot of my friends like to do music and I can't do music. I wish I could. It looks cool, but I always would just love creating stuff. This outfit I'm wearing right now is like really dated. This crap's from 2016, which still feels new to me, but like this outfit's almost 10 years old. We're just getting there. I'm actually gonna do a new one, believe it or not, even though this game's dead. I like to just do like at least one last one. That's for a video for another day though. Alright, but yeah, 2012, amazing year. I think people, like this was like the boom of like LBP. I feel like a lot of people were just jumping on LBP around this time. This is when you started seeing like the everything checkered and the hat, like all those different hats and stuff, and like the sharp tooth decorations over the hair. Everything has like party rock anthem playing. Alright, and then 2013. Crazy to think about. We got our last Little Planet 2 DLC, and this is also the year PS4 came out, which is crazy. So like when I was playing Little Planet 2, like PS4 came out like the next year. Kind of crazy to think about. Did not feel like that to me, because I kind of didn't really jump on PS4, even though I owned one. I kind of just stuck on PS3 around the time. 2013 was an amazing year, I'd say, for LBP. This is like when I really started improving my costume creation skills. I met other people that was, you know, creating costumes too, and we kind of learned stuff off each other, and I was trying new things. And I don't know, I found a bunch of cool levels, and I started making my own. I mean, I was already making costume galleries in 2012, so those are old and dated, but this is when I started, like, just really improving. 2014 is when I started meeting even more people. Like, everywhere from 2012 to 2014 is, trying to think. This is like, I don't know, I was just meeting so many people. We just hang out. I was making, like, friends, like, online. Like, that was cool. On PS3, there was no, like talking like system, like there was no like parties or nothing like that, so LBP was pretty go-to if you wanted to like just chat and nothing else, which I was more than fine by that. Just there was hangout levels for that, kind of like, I don't know, bro, it feels like a predecessor to like VR chat if you really think about it. All right, and then yeah, 2014, this one, Little Planet 3 came out. I got it when it came out. I think I pre-ordered it. I don't really know. I don't know if I did or not. But I got that crap when it came out. It was super buggy. I went in create mode and it was just so buggy. And I just went, like, my friends are like, yo, how's LBP 3? You know, they're like texting me, and I was just like, I think it's kind of buggy. And I just went back to 2. So I kind of stayed on 2. 2013 and 2014, this feels like the most goated years of just like LBP right here. This is when like everybody was just like chilling. And then like 2015 seemed like this is like when like it was kind of like falling off like a little bit. I guess we started getting new content for LP 3. I wasn't playing 3 at the time. I was on PS3 in 2015 still, and I was just having a blast. I was just playing levels. Nothing really changed. I think I started noticing some people jumping off. I did meet a few more new people, I believe, but this was like when I started seeing like everybody kind of like leaving like LBP like slowly. I don't know why. All right, 2016. I was starting to get a lot better at costume creating. Well, I already had like the years of experience beforehand, but like this was like I would just update my outfit every like 4 months, my main outfit. But like here I am, like 10 years later almost, or 8 years later, and I have still yet to like update my outfit. I don't know why. But this was a decently big year for me, and halfway through this year, like I would say literally cut in half, like half of the year I was playing LBP 2, and I was just having fun on it. It didn't feel like anything really changed. I don't know, I feel like everybody was still playing it, everyone was just having fun, jumping on. And then like, I was downloading LBP Planet Karting out of all games, and then I woke up the next day and like my PS3 like was corrupted and I couldn't even get to the main menu. Like it was like so long, I forgot what the PS3 main menu looked like, but I couldn't even get there. It was like fully like corrupted, like it was unplayable. Yeah, it sucked. My PS3 corrupted, but it was fine, I guess, because it kind of really got me into like PC and my PS4. So I kind of like I jumped to like PS4 and I kind of just started playing with PC. And I was able to experience like I think LBP what was it called? Like LBP on the PSP. Like I don't even know what, just LBP PSP, I guess. I don't know. I was playing that, and then I started emulating a bunch of other games. But on PS4, in this same year, I did actually purchase LBP 3 again. It was honestly pretty fun. Like I was having a good time with LBP 3. I guess because by like 2 years, I guess they fixed a lot. There's still bugs in it, but it was way better than it was. I was working on my biggest project like ever in my LBP career. And like it started in 2016. It was very primitive and old, but it'll be a story for like I guess another day, I suppose. But it was like a huge like versus level I was making. I'll reveal that later. But yeah, 2016, I was kind of just like getting back on LBP and just learning some new stuff. I was kind of taking a break from the whole costume stuff because I was doing costume stuff since like, all these like years, mostly on the green bar. And I was like, I kind of just want to be like, I was known for costume creation, but I wanted to like do more than just that, I wanted to do other stuff too. So we go to like 2017, but like a really lonely LBP year for me. I didn't really have anyone to play with because most of my friends on like LBP 2 days, I was waiting for them. I was like, because it kind of took a while, but I was waiting for my friends to come back on to like PS4. I was like, oh yeah, my friends have PS3. I was like, they'll get a PS4, and like not everyone got one in 2013. I mean, I did, but I just didn't play on it. But it was like this many years later, and I was just thinking like, that's when I was like thinking, I was like, I'm never going to see these friends again, am I? So like, I didn't really think anyone really played LBP anymore as much. So I was just kind of just chilling on there, doing my own thing. I would have like some occasional friends that would jump on there, but like, they didn't really like play the game as much as I did. But that was it. So I was kind of just, making my own projects and stuff like that by myself. It was also the last year, I believe we got LBP 3 store stuff, like new cosmetic stuff, DLC. I don't know why I couldn't think. 2018 is when I started meeting even more people. Like I met some of the best people like in my life in this green bar right here. But like also in the orange bar, like I didn't really have that until like I'd say like 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. This is like LVP 3 for me, it just didn't feel like 2, but like once it got to like 2018 and 2019, then like I was actually starting to meet like a lot of cool people like I was on LVP 2. Although not nearly as much because there was a lot in LVP 2, but I started meeting a lot more and I was happy. I was like the people I met. I'm trying to remember 2018. I was still working on my big project. I was getting help on it to some of my new friends, and that's awesome. And then from those friends, I met even more friends, and like, it was pretty cool because a lot of them were really good at like different things within LVP. So whenever we come up with like just ideas for levels, we could all like help each other out with like something. And we got to 2020, and from my knowledge, this was a pretty good year for LVP because, a lot of people were indoors around this time. So I think people were making a lot more levels. Another pretty good year. I don't know, after this, LVP was like, really fun to me again. I was just making all these crazy projects, helping out people. They were helping out me with projects. And it kind of just like was like that. I think 2021 is when the servers like, trying to think. Yeah, the servers like went down, I think in 2021. That kind of sucked. But then again, they did in 2011. 2011, they also had like, they got hacked. But also in another year, I forgot what it was like a Christmas year. Was it 2013 or 2014? I mean, I can't even remember anymore. It was like hacked around this time for like a couple months, or it was taken down, servers were taken down for a couple months. Then it was hacked again around Christmas. I forgot what Christmas year it was. And then we couldn't play LBP. And then this year, LBP was shut down for a while. And then we go to like January of 2024, and it was like shut down. for a very long time because it's like forever now. We're all waiting. We're like, when's it gonna come back? And it's like, news update. It's not. And I was like, no. I felt like sort of like unbelievable. Like it was like also one of those things. Like it doesn't hit you until like the next day. You're just like, dang, LBP's like gone forever. It just doesn't feel real. It feels strange. But yeah, that's pretty much my years in LBP. Kind of want to go into more detail about like specific things, maybe in another video. But like, man, I just very much enjoyed this game. I didn't want to drag this video on like longer than I have, but you know what? Like, man, these were good years. But 2024 is still not over. I actually plan to make a level, believe it or not. It'll be interesting, believe me. You know, like some of my levels got canceled, which sucks. Just imagine how many levels got shelved that was in the works. Anyways, I'm gonna make a level update to my outfit. I'll showcase everything that got canceled that I was working on, and I'll also upload LBP online footage because I have like a USB with like all my like online footage of LBP. Sadly enough, I never got to play LBP on my PS5. I didn't really jump on my PS5 until like 2024. I just like made the jump then, so I never got to experience online LBP on PS5. Like it's just like I wish I know it's like really good, but it's whatever. Anyways, that's pretty much my wrap up with Little Big Planet throughout the years. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more LBP content. I'm not done with it yet. There's so much more I want to do with this game before I leave it.